Hey guys, Ty here with Sublevel Exotics, bringing you my first video. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. My collection's not too big, but it's growing, so I figured why not start now. I just got home from an expo today. I have a bunch of great stuff that I can't wait to show you guys, so let's get into it. Don't worry about my Darlingies enclosure in the back. I just like putting him on the desk there because he's one of the coolest that I have. Got a load of stuff in today. I got myself a Goody Sapphire, a Nondu Chromatus. I'm replacing this from one that I did have that died for no apparent reason a couple months back. I got this Nanotall here to rehouse my Avicularia Avicularia. As you can see here on my tarantula shelf, my Avic is in a no good enclosure. This was sold to me like this. I actually bought it from PetSmart. It was one hell of a deal, $27.99. The Avic is about 3 to 4 inches right now, so pretty good size, but we do need more height, plus that lid is a huge no-no. I know my Darlingie is in the same type of enclosure, but my Darlingie mostly just hangs out. His name is Unicron, by the way. I'm pretty sure he is a male. He mostly hangs out here at the entrance of the burrow anyways and doesn't really climb any further above that. So the lid on this is not much of a priority of changing out as it is on the Avic. Back to the stuff that we got from the expo. I do have the Nanotall, so we will be rehousing the Avic today. I got a piece of cork bark here. I have more cork bark in the back to give it. This is a really nice piece of cork bark. This I actually didn't buy from the expo. My buddy, shout out to Darius, gave this to me. As well as a springtail culture, because my culture is running low. I also got confused flower beetles for my slings. I've never used these before, but I really wanted to. I had good luck with bean beetles, so now I would like to try these as well. These two enclosures here we'll have to drill. They will be for these. I got a bunch of dubias in the back here, both adults and some mediums. I want to start my own dubia colony because I am getting sick of purchasing more. And I have two plants here that are going into the vivarium, which I will show you right now. So here we are back in the animal room. Well, I should say more animal closet. That's where we were recording from just now. Here is my vivarium. I've been working on this for a few months. Everything's been growing in real nicely. There's some trimming that I need to do and whatnot. The moss has been dying because the moss is locally collective, so it is temperate and not tropical, so I am going to be needing to swap all of that out to make it look better. There was a large plant here in the back, which was the same plant as this one, which I thought was really cool. But because of what is in here and the heat lamp that is required, it is too hot back there in that corner and it ended up dying. You can see there's just one little stalk left there with a leaf on it, and it is almost that plant's time to go. So I needed to fill out this corner. That's why I got a more hot highlight type of plants to put back here. I'll end up putting that succulent back here in this corner, and probably, I believe it was a pothos that I got, is going to be back here behind here, a fairly good distance away from the heat lamp. As far as what's in here, I'm going to keep that a secret for now. My next video, I plan on doing an animal room tour, so you guys will know everything that is in here, but I will give you a hint. It is ants. Yes, that's right. I said ants. All right, back to the stuff. All right, yeah. So first thing we're going to do is probably plant these plants. That is going to be the easiest. So I am just going to grab these. Pothos is missing a little substrate from bringing it home in the bag, so that is that. Mind the mess in here if you guys see one, and we're going to get started here. Little quick clip here. I don't know if you can see him. Ooh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Come back here. I have a free-range jumping spider that lives above the vivarium here, and it's kind of blurry and won't really focus. There we go. Let's see if I can zoom in. I noticed him a while back. It's really hard to see with all the lights, but I've just kind of let him be. This vivarium does get several small flying insects that accumulate in my room and stuff like that, so I have let him be a free-range jumping spider to help take care of those pests. So I do have other jumping spiders, but we will get into that in another video. So let's get these out of the pots and get started. Alright, just so you can see what I'm doing here, I have this container, so that way I can try to catch most of the soil that'll come out of this. We're going to gently coax this out. Ooh! That did not go the way that I wanted it to. Not at all. Alrighty. So we want to break away as much of the soil as possible, which with this plant is fairly easy. Other plants that I have dealt with, especially a lot of the ones that are in the vivarium, not so much. So we're going to shake this out, got most of the dirt out of it, stick it back in its little pot, set it to the side, get this Podophyllum depotted. Podophyllum depotted. That's good. Sweet. We have 2 cuttings, technically. I always like it when you buy one plant and it always turns out to be more. That is a good thing. Alrighty. I got you guys above the heat lamp right now. If audio quality is a little bad, I apologize. You're kind of cooped up into a corner, so you're going to take this one, clear away some of the leaf litter I used to hide a lot of the moss that was dying. That was honestly a bad idea on my part. I'm going to open her up here a bit. Hopefully I don't get stabbed by one of the centipedes that I have in here. Yes, there are also other things than ants in here as well, because this is completely bioactive. So I'm going to put you in there like that. And then we're going to take some of this soil. Actually, I want that dead leaf kind of facing away a bit more. Yeah. Oh, there's still a dead leaf there too. Hold on a second. Yeah, do you like that? You stupid leaf litter. Stay out of my way. Fill it up with the soil a little bit. Its own soil that it came in. I'm going to slap it upside this vivarium. Mind the silliness. It's a little hard to get back here into this corner with all the shelving and stuff I got in here. Alright, take some of the leaf litter. Move the vine out of the way real quick. And just put her in there like so. And that's that. Now we're going to move on to these pothos. There's a little bit of damage to the leaves, but I think that might be from the spikes on this during transit and not actually pests eating it or anything like that, which is a good thing. So I'm going to stick this here just behind the fountain, like so. It is shorter than the fountain right now, but it should grow in with time. More soil. Stuff like that there. Yeah, looking good so far. I think this is potophyllum, guys. If I'm wrong, then let me know down in the comments, but all that was on it was a $4 price sticker, so that was it. I'm not worried, though. I actually think I'm gonna, since we ended up with 2 clippings, I think I'm going to stick this back here. Get the roots down in there. And get some more soil. Alrighty, we are back here at the desk after planting those plants in the vivarium. Now we are going to get started with this Exoterra. I got the Avic out already, off camera. I got the knife. My premium tarantula soil by Lugardi. This is not a paid promotion. I just like spoiling my tarantulas. And my good old sphagnum moss, or peat moss. I'm not really sure. Either way, it's moss. So, let's go over it real quick. So this is the Exoterra Nano Tall. Got this built-in latch mechanism here. You can also put a lock through the lid if need be, but I don't really need to. I haven't had any tarantula escapes yet. So down here at the bottom is for a potential drainage layer that allows it to vent out the back behind the styrofoam here. And you can't open and close it as well. Now this screen top, if you keep tarantulas, you know is a no-no. So I'm going to be taking this out, cutting the screen out and replacing it with plexiglass of some sort, which I'm probably going to do off camera. But I'll probably upload a video in the future on how to cut plexiglass and stuff like that if need be. We're going to grab our substrate here and open it if I can with one hand. Got my little filling cup in here. That's good. Don't need to go grab another one. I'll put you guys on there. Since this is an arboreal tarantula, we won't need too much of this. It almost never touched the ground in its old enclosure, so technically don't even really need substrate. Now with this, I'm not going for a bioactive enclosure just yet. That is going to be something later on down the line. If this enclosure isn't eventually converted, then the spider's last enclosure will be bioactive. Ooh, my computer fan is going nuts. Alrighty, Now let's see if I can fit this singular piece in here. Wow, that is a big piece. But I do like the way that looks. Alright. We're going to pull this back out for a moment so we can get some moss in there. Moss is really good at holding humidity. You should try to include it in all of your tarantula enclosures. It is recommended, but it is not wholly important. I mean, it is kind of important. Include another big patch back here. There we go. We will put this piece of cork bark in. I'm going to attempt to get the stuff out of this AVIX enclosure without upsetting it and it bolting. We can see that. I think this one is also a male. He is right there on the glass. Give me trouble, aren't you? Come on. Alrighty. Get that in there all nice and pretty like. Looking good so far. Yeah, I like that. Let's see if we can steal some of these cork bark pieces. I hear someone moving. I think it might be the cockroaches. Ooh, that was close. I think I want to lift this up out of the way real quick. Ah, damn it. Of course, inanimate objects never want to cooperate, do they? Or flip this over, actually. Alright, this is becoming a hassle. So, I think we're going to time jump to the completed enclosure. So, alrighty guys, check it out. Check it out. So I removed the screen top. I cut a piece of plexiglass to fit. I drilled lots and lots of holes in it. Remember, AVIX species need good ventilation. Some people say that is something said by newbies who can't care for them properly. I still beg to differ. That's just me, though. Every keeper is different. Comes with experience. What works best for your tarantulas, it may not work best for everybody else. So, yeah, let's get this one moved in. We're going to put it up against the Exoterra like that. Get this lid off. close that up. And look at that gorgeous, gorgeous spider. Avicularia avicularia, otherwise known as the Guyana pink toe. Now, let's see, do I have something that I can poke it with? We will use a pen here. Now I need to be careful. These spiders are known to be poop shooters. Hi there, buddy. Oh. Nope, you can't have that. Oh! Might be hungry. I've had issues with feeding this one. It seems like every other feeding it'll actually take a mealworm, and then the next feeding it will refuse it. So, yeah. And he just stole my pen. I'm going to... What are you doing? Hiding. Hiding is what you're doing because you realize you're not getting food. Yeah. I see you there. Whoa. All right. I am going to get something better to poke you with. I will be right back, guys. Alrighty. I got the pen out already off camera. I got my trusty feeding tweezers here. These are significantly thinner compared to the pen, so it'd be much harder for the pink toe to run up it. Let's see. You are hungry, aren't you? Well, if we can get you into your new enclosure, I have a housewarming gift for you. So let's do that, shall we? I think we're going to remove these corkbark pieces. Maybe it'll be easier if we turn this too. Oops, I'm cleaning things down. Whew, God, that is always scary. Let's go, buddy. There you go. There you go. Up and out. No, you can't go into outside. When I first got this one, and it came in this container with absolutely nothing except the substrate in it, I let him come out for a bit in my bathtub. I'm going to need a catch cup, aren't I? And once I had this temporary enclosure all set up, it was a solid 30 minutes of playing Spider Roundup because... yeah, he wants to be a free roaming spider like Mr. Jumping Spider in the vivarium. So, give me another minute. I'm going to get a catch cup. Alrighty, crisis avoided. I ended up getting one of the AMAC boxes currently uninhabited that I use as spider enclosures. Let's see if we can get him out now. You up in the corner like this. Where'd my tweezers go? There. Can you come out, please? Look at that spider. See if I can get a better top view of it. Wow. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? God, I love these spiders so much. Okay, Can I get you off the little enclosure now, please? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Ooh, I'm sorry. Such a gnarly spider. Freaking awesome. Alrighty guys, well, I know I got a lot of stuff, but I think that's going to be it for this video. I think I'm going to kind of consolidate the other stuff into another video so I have more content for you guys. I'm going to try to put out 2 videos a week. That's not set in stone yet. I have to see how all this goes. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Please like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. And we'll see you at the next one. Alrighty. Peace.